The history of Biafra land, the struggle for independence. Don't hesitate any longer. Press that play button now and immerse yourself in this gripping chapter of the past. Discover the triumphs, heartbreaks, and moments of remarkable resilience that define the untold story of Biafra land. The Nigerian Civil War, a pivotal moment in Biafra land's fight for autonomy, is explored in great detail. Unravel the complexities of this conflict as we lay bare the political landscape, the motivations that fueled the separatist movement, and the devastating consequences that unfolded. Through first-hand accounts and historical documents, we aim to provide a comprehensive view of this defining period and its impact on the Biafran people. In this remarkable video, we uncover the compelling events that transpired during the Biafra land quest for independence. A significant period in African history, the struggle of the Biafran people sheds light on the unwavering spirit and determination of a nation torn apart by political conflict. Hey there, history enthusiasts! Welcome back to my channel, where we dive deep into the captivating stories of the past. Today, we're going to explore a topic that's as intriguing as it is tragic: the history of Biafra land. Get ready to embark on a journey through time as we uncover the struggle for independence, the triumphs, and the heart-wrenching moments. Let's get started.
One thing I've noticed, Premier, while I've been here, is that Northerners seem to have, I might almost call it, obsession about the Igbos. Could you perhaps explain that to me?
Well, the Igbos are more or less the type of people whose desire is mainly to dominate everybody. If they go to a village, to a town, they want to monopolize everything in that area. If you put them in a labor camp as a laborer, within a year they will try to emerge as headman of that camp, and so on. Well, in the past, our people were not alive to their responsibilities, because you can see from our northernization policy that in 1952, when I came here, there weren't 10 northerners in our civil service here. Then I tried to have it northernized, and now all important posts are being held by northerners.
Is this policy of filling all key posts in the north solely with northerners and not with other Nigerians a temporary or a permanent one?
In actual fact, what it is a northerner first. If you can't get a northerner, then we take an expatriate like yourself on contract. If we can't, then we can employ another Nigerian, but on contract too. This is going to be permanent, I should say, as far as I can foresee, because it would be rather dangerous to see the number of boys who are now turning from all our learning institutions, coming out with having no work to do. I'm sure whichever government of the day might be, it will feel rather embarrassed, and it might even lead to bloodshed.
Doesn't this damage the idea, sir, of all people in all regions in Nigeria being fellow citizens of one country?
Well, it might, but you are, new to our region, but how many northerners are employed in the east or in the west? The answer is no. And if there may be 10 laborers employed only in the two regions.
Our story takes us back to the late 1960s in Nigeria, a country that was experiencing significant political and social unrest. Biafra land, located in the southeastern part of Nigeria, was predominantly inhabited by the Igbo people. They felt marginalized and oppressed within the Nigerian Federation, leading to growing tensions and a quest for self-determination. In 1967, Biafra seceded from Nigeria, declaring itself an independent nation. This move triggered the Nigerian Civil War, which lasted for 3 long years. The conflict was marked by intense military engagements, humanitarian crises, and widespread suffering. It was a devastating time, with millions of lives lost and countless families torn apart. Throughout the Nigerian Civil War, Biafra fought fiercely for its right to exist as a separate nation. Despite being outmatched by the Nigerian armed forces, Biafran soldiers displayed incredible resilience and determination. They defended their territory with unparalleled courage, fueling the hopes and dreams of a nation yearning for freedom. The conflict in Biafra gained global attention, with news outlets covering the devastating humanitarian crisis unfolding on the ground.
If civil war comes, and I do think it is imminent, you're quite right. It will for us be the price of freedom. Our people here have for a long time been prepared for this eventuality, and I am confident of their readiness. I think that when it does come, that the people on the other side would be surprised as to what they're going to get. And I'm confident that it will not last long. I can't say for certain what Lagos has got. When we lost direct contact with Lagos, they had some 4 battalions, ill-equipped, and I know that they have been purchasing a lot of arms since, and I know that they have negotiated and received a few armored vehicles. Prior to that, they had some scout cars. I know they have tried to get planes. I am not sure they have got them there. But on our side, we too have not been sitting quietly. There has been quite a lot of build-up. And I think what I have here is sufficient to maintain the integrity of Biafra and more.
The Biafran people faced severe food shortages, malnutrition, and disease outbreaks. Images of starving children and desperate refugees shocked the world, sparking international efforts to provide aid and relief. Sadly, in 1970, the Nigerian government's forces overpowered the Biafran army, leading to the collapse of the independent state. Biafra was reintegrated into Nigeria, leaving behind a legacy of pain, loss, and unresolved tensions. The aftermath of the war left scars that still linger today, shaping the cultural, political, and social landscape of the region. The history of Biafra serves as a reminder of the devastating consequences of political unrest and the struggle for self-determination. It highlights the resilience of the Biafran people and the power of unity in the face of adversity. By exploring this history, we can gain a deeper understanding of the complexities that shape our world today.
I do not wish to say anything on this occasion that might be regarded as prejudicial to the peace talks now going on in Kampala, Uganda. But in the words of Mr. Asika, the rebel leaders ought to know when enough is enough. They should call a halt to the shameless deception of innocent Igbos with reports of fictitious victories on the battlefronts. They should appreciate that the so-called diplomatic recognition by dubious characters cannot, in the least, alter the course of Nigerian history. It is sheer wickedness for Ojukwu and his clique to continue to goad innocent citizens to support rebellion and lay down their lives for a cause that is not just. The rebel leaders know in their heart of hearts that all their false propaganda about genocide and massacre derives from personal ambition and the haunting fear of their own future and safety. Consequently, they do not know when to stop. I call on those who claim to love Nigeria and the Igbos to face realities and advise the people of the East Central State to lay down their arms and return to the fold. It is not enough for organizations and individuals to ask the federal government to cease hostilities while ignoring the evil intentions of the rebels. I honestly believe it is in the true interest of the Igbos that they return to the fatherland. I am satisfied that all other Nigerians have learned the lesson of our most recent history and the current civil war. And I pray to God that there will never be a repetition.